Yeah. Say the market's tight, gripping, hold fast. Charts be flipping and dipping. Mainstream more than middle. Traditionalists be tripping. Live stream crypto, he's sniping for help. Very risky, they shout, but he's playing the wealth. But this is his art. This is his game. He hits the go live and the coins they inflame. Check it. OG Vault in effect. Bringing the heat, what you expect. He's the master of memes, king of the stream. With every go live, he's building the dream. From the east side with beats that glide and a flow so sick, you think he defied. OG be clicking, black candles be sticking, dropping them tips with the market prediction. When he's on the mic, it's a crypto expedition, smacking down bears with sheer precision.
OG off the house, violate the track, violate the tracks. OG off the house, violate the track, violate the tracks. Violate the black. OG off the house.
I just leveled up, that's fakes. They so sick, they need a vex. My potency stay on threats. Yeah, okay, I'm round with that mate. Yeah, I'm talking Nabo, not no gates. Yeah, them NFTs cost baguettes. Yeah, my diamond head 24 karat. Buy when it's low, then you sell it off. In the marketplace, we on digital. Brand new NFT, this ain't physical. Get at least 100, that's the minimum. Flip, yeah, I'm out of bigger than brick, yeah. We on the blockchain, look at my wallet is lit, yeah. Money legit, yeah. I just made triple my rent, yeah. Gotta flip, yeah, you rich, yeah. I got 100 NFTs on my phone. Pineapple the juice, double cup, styrofoam. Really? I don't sit no man, I get bread when I'm on. Don't care what they say, cause they pockets dead wrong. I just made a flip, yeah. I just made a flip, yeah. Rich, yeah. Now we crypto rich, yeah. Sick, yeah. Haters, they so sick, yeah. Flip, yeah. Make that money flip, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is drop day, Lamborghini drop day. My mic's a little sensitive today. Sorry if I'm loud. Let me know if I'm too loud. Shout out to all the homies in the chat this morning. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Here we go.
Let's go. Michael Scott is ready to go. Big A is ready to go. Good morning, Big A. We got Ledges in the house. Good morning, Ledges. Jared Souza, who's been on the channel before, says he sees 25 for the uncommon. I think that's the problem for today's drop. We were talking about it in the chat. It's a little expensive, 70 gems retail, and if you get that uncommon, there's almost 2,000 editions, even though it's the red one. I mean, it's kind of off red, right? If you get the uncommon, it's probably gonna be worth less than 25 gems, maybe 20 gems. Shout out to Denny OC. I need to make an Ahoy GIF. I wonder if they have any Ahoy GIFs. I bet they do. For all the Canadians, is that a Canadian thing? I'm gonna have to get one just for Denny every time I see him. Play the Ahoy GIF. Souza just sold his secret rare penny black stamp, so he got it on the drop and he's getting the physical in the mail. I've seen a bunch of people posting their pictures of their physical black penny or penny black stamps on Twitter, and I was wondering how much they sell for, like the physical ones. I know the secret rare NFT is doing pretty good on the app, but I kind of wonder like what those sell for on eBay. I'm sure somebody is at least check the market. I don't have to check the market myself on that. Mustis is in the house, but he is skipping this drop. Way too expensive of a gamble. I mean, if you do hit that secret rare, that's gonna be worth a lot. The lowest serial number 6. Yeah, lowest serial number is 6 on that secret rare today. So I guess they're only keeping 10. The first 5 and then 5 random serial numbers. You could possibly get a 1-digit serial number off the drop, but you'd have to be super duper lucky, which I am not, although I've been kind of lucky lately. Diddy agrees with me, says I'm skipping. DG, is that an acronym? DGMW, the Miura. Is that how y'all say it? Miura? I'm not a Lambo guy. I can't afford a Lambo, so I don't know how to pronounce them. I know how to say Countach and Huracan. See, I don't even know how to say that. And one of the most scarce in real life, but oh, really? Okay, but too many editions for this drop. If you like the Lambos, then it's great. for collectors. And Souza said that also. This is a special Lambo. Okay, apparently they didn't make a whole lot of these in real life, a whole lot of the physical ones. I've not done my research on it. What's up, Dan K? Good luck to you if you're going for this one. We're definitely going to do a poll to see who's going for it. I want to do my price predictions, but I wanted to kind of look at the market as some recent Lamborghini drops, see what the market prices look like on those before we decide what this is going to be worth. I'm sure, and I could be wrong, but these are more scarce. I don't know, the rare has almost 800 editions, 762. Let's go look up some Lambos and see what we're going to predict on this one. Is the ultra rare going to be below retail? That one might be the one to snipe, and I think somebody in my Discord, or maybe it was in this chat earlier, said that the ultra rare might be the one to snipe on this. All right, what was the most recent one? Huracan is the first one. Diablo, Aventador is kind of recent. All right, let's check the Aventador prices. We got common gangs, or uncommons probably. Those are at 40? That's not bad. Retail is 70. Let's see if that's the uncommon or the rare. No, that's the rare, but those had 1,400 editions. However, less than 50% sold. So the rare's under retail on the Aventador. Let me see if there's a... Is this the uncommon maybe? Probably. Uncommons are at 29, but they're 2 away from 35. Should be risking 35 gems if that's the price on these, but there's 2,000 of those. Same as the rare, less than half sold. Let's look at a different one. Let's look at the Diablos. These sold out. Uncommons are under 20. Ugh. And the rares. Need to check out the ultra rares too. Gus Hall's here. He's skipping this one. I think a lot of people might be skipping this one. We need to talk about next week's drop. Because at first, man, it sounded like a good idea and I kind of liked it. But then, as more details were released about the Evolvable drops that are coming up, I was not as happy about it. Alright, so this is... Which one is this? I thought that was an uncommon. This is the Countach. 45, then it goes to 60. Let me go... Is this the uncommon? Ultra rare. Okay, so even the ultra rare on this one is at 45. There's only 974. Let's see how many ultra rares we have today. A lot less, 280. Yeah, there's only 280 ultra rares. It's not a good comparable on that one. Let's see what the ultra rares were for... I think Diablos are pretty scarce. I just gotta figure out which one is the ultra rares. I'm guessing this one. The Rosso. At 85. And retail was 70. This is the ultra rare, 900 editions, less than half sold. Or pretty close to half. No, less than half sold. But they are above retail. Only by a little bit. And then let's see what the secret rare sells for. That's the Aventador. 233. There's only 618 of those. And today's secret rare, only... Uh-oh. I didn't do highest secret rare. We'll have to check out the article. I knew I'd forget something. I rushed that together real quick. That graphic with the serial numbers. 120 on the secret rares. So we do have that other Lamborghini that's super scarce. That's the 350 GT, I believe. Alright, here's the secret rare on the 350 GT Verde Scuro. It's at 5K, y'all. 5K. How many editions? 120. So the same edition size. And it's at 5K. So, I mean, if you're risking 70 for a chance to get 5K, now you're kind of talking my language here. That's at 63. Let me see what the rarity is on this. I think there were 2 ultra rares. Yeah. But almost 1,000 editions of those. Today's ultra rare, there's only 250. I don't know. Maybe the ultra rare is going to do pretty good. Let's get our price predictions in. This is an interesting one. Ah, man. Secret rare is only 120 of those. Where's our price predictions channel? If you guys want to give me your price predictions, just hop into the Discord server, go to the price predictions. Alright, let's see what we got. Lamborghini. That's not how you spell it. Miura. That's not how you say it. Uncommon games. We got the rares, ultra rares, secret rares. Secret rare, the 350 GT. Is that? I think the 350 GT might have been the first ever Lamborghini ever made. So this Miura, it was made. Let me see here. 1966 which is just 3 years after Lamborghini began. So I guess it's one of the early Lamborghinis, but not the earliest. So you can't say it's going to be as much as the 350 GT, which is 5K. So I'll say the secret rare, I'm going to say 2K. Maybe it's a little too high these days. I'm going to guess 2K on it. But now the ultra rare, that's the interesting one because there's only 250 editions. What color is it? That might make a difference. Is it green or red? Ew, banana yellow. I don't know about the banana yellow. I kind of like the neon green, but the banana yellow, I think that hurts value a little bit. Who wants to ride around in a banana yellow car? Say 99. Maybe I'm too low. Might be able to pick these up on the market right after the drop for like 60, maybe even 50 if people are selling them cheap because they're mad they didn't get the secret rare. And then it pumps a little bit, but then again, buying on scarcity, waiting for a pump has not worked out well for me lately. Then we got the rare, which is all white. So let's see how many editions the rare has. Whoops. Get out of here. 762 rares. Retail is 70. I just don't think a lot of them are going to sell, so that's going to keep the price somewhat high. I'm going to go 59. Then I'm going to go 29. And I'm going to stick with it. 29, 59, 99, 2K. And it's 70 gems to go for this one. So if you think you're at least lucky enough to get a rare or better, then yeah, it's worth it. But there's always that chance you get that uncommon. And you can see the odds right here. Chances of getting rare is 1 in 4. Chances of getting uncommon is 1.5. So that's what you're probably going to get. Ultra rare is 1 in 11. Secret rare is 1 in 27, which isn't horrible. Sometimes we have drops for the secret rares like 1 in 50, 1 in 70. Shout out to all the homies in the chat. What's up, Pixel Pudding? Let's go. I got the new member shout out up there. We actually have a 3-year member now. One person who's been a member of my channel for 3 years. So I had to create a new badge. And I didn't know what to use that's better than partner statue. So I used the old David U. David U is the badge. You'll see it pop up next time around on the member shout outs. I'm still working on that graphic. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll switch that up because I feel like David U kind of tops it out. What if there's a member for 4 years? What are we going to do that's greater than David U? Then what do we do? I was going to say a Todd Batman, but we already have a Batman signal, so I don't know. I'm running out of badges to use. Susan says I'll pick up a rare in a week. They'll probably be cheap enough. We got Alejandro in the chat. Let's go with the partner statue badge. Work it, work it. Jay Bird says, don't whine about the Evolvables drop. It is fine the way it is. It'll probably be combined with a marketing campaign. Oh, I'm gonna whine. Oh, I have no doubt I'm gonna whine about that. I've been whining about it on Twitter already. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Biden dropped World War III and Trump's lap before Biden leaves? That's not... What do you mean by hilarious? That doesn't sound funny at all. DeSci moves into drug testing. Ooh, interesting. I liked the whole DeSci narrative until May I happened. Now I'm not as bullish on it. But that's the first Lambo car ever, though. The GT3, yeah, the GT350, exactly. So you can't really compare those. Good morning, Real Goku. Sparky is a racist. Oh, no, she's not. I think she had, I think she dated a guy who was a black man, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't know about Sparky. I can't vouch for it. Gary Gensler resignation when Trump takes office. Yep, he said he's resigning on January 20th. And I don't know if that helps the crypto pump, but crypto has been, as you guys probably know, pumping like crazy. I'd have to pull up. I use Firefox for all my crypto stuff. I use a different browser. We'll pull it up and look at some charts. Omi's at 0033. I guess that's a pump. It's considered a pump these days, right? It had been below 0003 for a little bit. Let's pull it. You know, I actually bought some crypto today. I mean, I feel like it's FOMO. It's 1000% FOMO. But I was like, I don't want to miss out. And I was like, I want to get some Doge. But then I looked at the charts and like Doge is already pumped. I don't know if it's going to keep pumping like right off the bat. But what usually follows Doge and hasn't really pumped a lot yet, in my opinion, compared to other stuff, comparably, was some Shiba Inu. I bought $100 worth of Shiba Inu. Now I still got my blue. I still got my come and go. I still got my Arrow Bud. And Arrow Bud's been going up and down, up and down. And blue's kind of been coming back down a little bit. However, this morning it started to go up again. By the way, I told y'all not to sleep on XLM. Yes, I was looking at XLM and XRP. I think I missed the boat on those. They're both already pumped pretty good. Stellar looking like it's on its way. I almost bought some XLM. But the pump on it recently already was just so much. Bitcoin, I guess, hit 100K. Yeah, here's my Shiba Inu. We'll see how that does for me. I'm like thinking about holding it for like a week and then hopefully tripling my money. Who knows? Doubling my money, being up at least 150%, and then maybe buying some Doge with that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just buy some more meme coins. We got Digital Verse in the chat. What's up, Verse? Aren't the little Burncraft logos on the Evolvables drop images a little similar to the energy logos in Pokemon? They probably, if so, they did it on purpose just to dangle that carrot. Alright, let's go look at Bitcoin. We're gonna laugh so hard at the upcoming Trump disaster, says Tucson. I think a lot of people will be regretting their votes. I've seen a lot of stories already about people who have the ACA, was it the American Care Act or whatever? And they're like, oh, I hate Obamacare. Finally, they'll get rid of Obamacare. And they're like, you know, that's ACA, right? No, it's Obamacare. Like, no, those are the same thing. Like, no, it's not. You're going to find out the hard way. Shanks says, definitely a skip for me. All positive secret rare energy to the ones going for it, though. Yeah, I definitely wish luck to everybody's going for it. I don't think we're going to have any secret rares in the chat today, because I don't necessarily know that anybody in here is going to go for it. There's always, like, at least 10 to 20% who will go for it. I know Graz. I talked to Graz in DMs this morning. He's going for one. We're almost back up to 100K. So, did we hit 100K? I heard we hit 100K. I see 99.4, 99.8. I don't see 100K anywhere on here. So close. So I got that close, and then everybody sold because they know that a bunch of people have shorts that are going to, whatever, cash in or whatever when it hits 100K. They probably have a lot of people with sell limits. They're going to sell when it hits 100K. So everybody's like trying to preempt it by selling right before it hits. 99.849 is the highest I see. Let's see if we can look up the OE Comey chart. I don't even know if they show this anymore. They used to. 00033. Let's zoom out. Well, I mean, I guess I could do it like this. Can you see that? Nope, because Shankster's in the way. Sorry, Shankster. Alright, so that's how we're looking right now. It had that big spike. I don't exactly know why. I've been seeing people buying it. I almost feel like with what we're going to talk about next, the Evolvables drop, you can get $1 million OMI for $336 right now. Well, around that. I mean, if it dropped back down to 0002 and I can get $1 million OMI for $200, it kept saying that when it was going to hit 0005, I could get $1 million for $500, and I was going to do that. But man, $1 million for $200 sounds so much better. August wants to know if I'm buying one. That's a big nah from me. 70. Nah. I know I'll get the uncommon. And the uncommon is going to be like 20 gems. I can't do it. Alright, let's talk Evolvables drop. He said I took some profits on some of my recent crypto. Hard not to. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I kind of sold quite a bit of my junk, my bigger bags, right before the pump happened. So that's on me. Paper hands. What's up, Smart Bag? Good morning, my man. We got Wop Mammoth in the chat. Let's go. Uncommon Orange is my favorite looking aftermarket for me in a couple of days. You'll be able to get it cheap too. The nice thing is they're all interactive, and I always said that I think eventually one day whenever we're able to drive cars or at least race cars in the VeVeverse, that it's the interactive ones that you'll be able to do that with, not the ones that are static. Alright, a week from today will be the first ever Evolvables drop. I wonder what the deal was for VeVe and Lambo. How many drops did they sign up for? This price seems so silly now, and it seems like a lot of people have that same sentiment that the reason why today's drop is 70 gems retail is because they probably have some type of deal where all their drops are 70 gems retail. I mean, the deal probably doesn't include edition size, so VeVe really needs to come down on those editions on the uncommon if they want to incentivize people to buy this one. What's up, Woody? Good morning, my man. I hope you're good as well. Let's go. Thanks, everybody, for coming to the stream today. Now we're about to do a little FUD. I mean, I'm just giving my personal true life opinion on this. What's up, Abdullah? Good morning, my man. We got Rising Star chilling and vibing is in the chat. Chilling and vibing in my chat. That's what I like to see. Good morning, my man. We're about to go for this Lamborghini drop. I'm not going for it. We're going to start a poll up, though, to see who is going for it. If anybody has their price predictions, be sure to add those in my price predictions chat in the Discord, or just put it in the chat right there. Evolvables drop sucks so bad, really bad. 5 days for one drop. That's what's killing me, man. They're stretching this out over 5 days, and they're running out of collectibles. I've never been a big believer in that. There's so many things that they could just bring in, and so many of these IPs are just willing to license out their IPs. Why not? There's not any sweat off their back, and they make money from it. So I'm still waiting for that Goonies drop. I mean, Pokemon, of course, would be a thing. Magic the Gathering. There was something I was thinking of the other day that would be so nice. I mean, even like the Dungeons and Dragons IP would be some dope drops. Let's see. Also, imagine new users seeing this. They will exit out first thing. Hey, man, you're stealing my FUD. Shout out to VeVe Pooskies in the chat. Good morning, Pooski. Brutal, just brutal. This drop will sell very limited copies. And they're not going to burn the unsold Lambos either. So they're just going to sit there in the store. And I don't think their prices are going to go up much unless we get a big influx of users. They want that common UC sellout. That is true. That must be what it is. And he's talking about the Evolvables drops. The first one is going to be a week from today, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I have to go look at KCB's calendar. So let's check it out real quick. The first one, there's going to be 6,800. You can see November 30th at the regular drop time. First public edition is kind of strange, number 43. Who got number 41 and 42? Now they are going to have these special mints that are available. Like a 6% chance of getting them. I need to read it more into that. I think they're low mints. I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. Yeah, here you go. I don't know why they're focusing on the boot. Am I missing something here? I'm not as in tune with VeVe as I used to be. Alright, so then you're going to have, this is the common special edition. Oh, okay. So there's two different ones. So it's like a blind box. It's like a blind box. 20 gems. There's 140 of these special editions. So that's going to be a new rarity, really. And the first available starts at 7. What's so special about it? Let's see if we can see. See, they don't really show us his boots because they're focusing on the boots here. Maybe he has special colored boots, but there's going to be lower editions on that. So I guess that makes it a little interesting. Let's see. I don't think they're doing... Oh, yep, they are doing priority bidding on this drop as well. And that's the first of the 5. Modern anime would help. Yeah, there's so many anime characters. They haven't even started on anime yet. Give me a Goonies skeleton key drop. Bro, there's so many good Goonies drops. Oh, I said I need the animated truffle shuffle. To be honest, I think more retro like TMNT, yes. G.I. Joe, yes. Smurfs, yes. Absolutely. All 3 of those would be great drops in my opinion. For sure. Alright, so then we got the uncommon. As you can see, it's the next date. So it'll be on Sunday. And there's only 4,500 of those. You gotta pay 500 MCP points and an extra 7 gems. And if you do that, then your common gets burned and turned into an uncommon. First public is 33 on those. So those don't have special editions. Only the commons have special editions. Alright, so the uncommons now you're going to be, let's see, the first one was 20. So if you go and buy the 20, the common for 20, and then you decide to craft it or evolve it, it's going to be another $6.99, so you're up to $26.99. Let's just say 27 to make it easier for math. And you're spending 500 MCP. Now on Monday, the next day, for the people who don't have a job in the middle of the day, apparently, I don't know, they can go ahead and craft the rare by burning their uncommon. So they're evolving their uncommon into a rare. 2,500 editions of those. And you got to think, all the people that are trying to do this, if there's more than 2,500 people, which there might not, probably won't be, it's first come, first serve. So some people are like, you got to be quick on the tap. But it looks like, I wonder if there's going to be MCP bidding. So there's MCP bidding on this too. So this is just, the whales are just going to take this over, especially when you get to the secret rare. 40% are going to people who have just a ton of MCP. So to get to rare, you're spending another 7 and another 1,000 MCP points. So that's a total of 1,500. Then on Tuesday, they're going for the ultra rare Skull Reaper. I haven't been looking at the pictures. Alright, so now he's got his mask on. I kind of like that one. I might have to buy that in the store. So this one's going to be another 5,000 MCP, and this time it's an extra $9.99. So you would burn your rare, you would get the ultra rare, and you'd be at, let's see, 20, 34, 44 gems in, and 6,500 MCP. And then for the secret rare, which there's only 300 of, you got to spend another 10 gems, and this time 20,000 MCP points. 20,000. I got 31,000. I've been on this app almost 4 years. And people are like, well, you don't have any collectibles. And that's true. I don't. However, I used to hold all kind. Well, not. I mean, I'm not a whale. Was never a whale. My account was worth over $60,000 once at one point in time. I used to hold plenty of collectibles. I used to have plenty of sets, and I'd held them for like over a year, maybe even 2 years. So what about all that? I feel like at 20,000. And that's just to get to secret rare, so basically like 27,000, 26,500 MCP points to go through this whole process. Like, I could do that once and it would wipe me out. Don't love it. Don't love the idea of that. I don't like the fact that it's stretched out over 5 days. Who's got time to participate in every single drop? I mean, you got to be this is for the hardcore VeVe people. Now, imagine somebody out there is the biggest Punisher collector in the world, and he has all of the Punisher physical action figures and all the playing cards, and he wants all the Punisher NFTs too, and he sees that this is happening. Well, he don't have no MCP. He creates an account. He can't do nothing. He'd have to buy it in the store, in the market. And the market is going to be super expensive probably for that secret rare. Seems like VeVe didn't learn from the black pink drop. I liked the whole black pink drop system just because I made a lot of gems off of it. But it didn't do as well as people expected. What's up, Eric? Eric's in the chat. OG Eric. Am I going for this? Nah, bro. Can't do it. 70 gems. I'm not lucky enough. Or even like a Stretch Armstrong. Was never into Stretch Armstrong. What about some... Well, I think we've talked about this before, some WWF characters. And I'm not talking WWE, I'm talking WWF. Let me get that Brutus the Barber Beefcake FA. We got Tucson, I believe that might not be Tucson. What's up, Harry? It says VeVe space is full of complainers. You're looking at them. I'm just telling you the honest truth how I feel about it. I mean, I'm not going for it because I'm not going to be able to hang around for 5 days. Now, what about the people that are trying to go for secret rare and they go through this whole process and they burn all the way up to an ultra rare? And then on the day of the secret rare, A, they have an emergency and they have to miss it all together. That would stink. Or B, they go for it and they're not fast enough. Now they're stuck with the ultra rare they don't want. Maybe those ultra rares will sell cheap then, and we can pick them up because the ultra rare does look pretty cool. All right, we got 12 minutes before the drop begins. You got 7 minutes to join the wait list. Also, did want to mention this. How come there's nothing ever said or rewarded or anything about who has the most followers on the VeVe app? I don't know. Do y'all know anybody who has more than 3,400 followers? I feel like I'm up in the top 3, top 5, maybe even number 1, the most followers on the app. But that's not worth anything. Maybe I should get some MCP for that. Something that's special in some way, right? See Spill's price predictions. Yeah, I went and looked at a couple of the other Lamborghinis in the market, and judging by them, doing the best I could, my guess is that the uncommon today 29, rare 59. And the only reason I have the rare that high is because I don't think a lot of them are going to sell. Probably less than 50%, maybe less than 20. I'm just going to say less than 30 or 25%. I got ultra rare at 99, secret rare at 2K. And no, I'm not buying one. Which means I'm not going for this drop, and I'm not going for the Punisher drop. I got nothing to go for. I got no drops to go for. What are our price predictions on the Punisher drop? Man, that is going to be a tough one to predict prices on. We've never had an Evolvables drop before. What are our predictions going to be on that one? We can try. The way the drop is spread out means you don't have to be as fast. Well, it is all waitlist. Each one of the evolutions, each time, every day has its own waitlist. So if you have like millions of MCP, you're just going to dominate this, which is fine. You'll get the secret rare. I don't know how much they're going to be selling for. Whenever some joker says VeVe space is full of complainers, I immediately mute or block them. Ain't nothing wrong with some constructive criticism. Not going for it. I'm not spending 7 gems, says Mika Corno. However, if you get that secret rare, it might be worth a couple thousand. Can you just buy the ultra rare from the market, then craft the secret rare? Highly doubt it. That's a good question, though. To be eligible to craft the Punisher Armored Vigilante, digital collectibles collectors will need to hold the Punisher from the Punisher series. Will be burned, store, and market per... Ooh, okay. So that is actually a good point. I didn't even think of that. So they call it evolving, so I didn't think that would be an option. But apparently it is an option. You could go and buy one of those from the market and evolve it, whether you want it that ultra rare or the secret rare. Maybe you want the ultra rare and you want to go buy the rare from the market instead of buying the common and then spending the money to evolve it. And those will probably be less than retail. So that's probably the smart way to do it. Buy the rare or the ultra rare in the market the day of the drop. Not the day of the drop. So Saturday's the common, Sunday's the uncommon, Monday's the rare. So if you wanted to buy a rare, I'd be on there Monday on the market, like 20 minutes after the crafting happens at the normal drop time. When the market opens up on those, people will be dumping them maybe. But who's going to dump it? The whole point of getting it would be either to evolve to it, would be either to keep it so that you can evolve it up even higher to ultra rare or secret rare, or to keep it for your collection. I'm sure somebody will sell it though. Oh, I missed portfolios. Oh no, I didn't. That was actually a great point. Like the old wrestling buddies, Warrior, Hulk, Macho, Beefcake, Coco, Beware, and Frankie. Oh, you're bringing up some old names from the past. Yes. Those would be some cool collectibles too. I mean, I know that other places like Candy already have the WWE IP, but they don't have action figures. And wrestlers are known for being action figures, so that'd be really cool. I'll be surprised if more than 200 sell. Yeah, not many of these are selling today. Somebody asked me if they should use MCP today, and I was like, nah. Could be wrong though, not financial advice. They should have removed MCP altogether from the drops. MCP can be utilized in many different ways, like purchasing accessories. Pokemon is doing crazy on their app. They still not learn and only listen to level 100 people. Yeah, they're mostly worried about the people who spend money on the app, that's for sure. And these evolvable drops are going to be good for them. I'm sure people care whether Goku blocks them. They do. If they knew, they would not be happy. We got NYC1 in the chat. Let's go. Am I still watching the Pacers? I'm not into the season this year, bro. NBA seems off. What do you think? The Pacers seem off. Pacers were great last year. They made it to the game before the Eastern Conference Finals, and we went to the playoff game, Game 3 against the Knicks, which was a really good game where they won at the buzzer. We went to a game earlier in the season and saw LeBron play. We went and saw the Cavaliers play. So yeah, I'm definitely still keeping track of the Pacers, going to the games every once in a while. But I'm surprised Cavaliers are doing as well as they are. I'm on 19.2 thousand MCP points. Will I hit 20k before secret rare drops? No, I don't believe so. It depends on what you have in your collection, but I didn't know you had so few MCP. You must have been spending some. See, I haven't really spent much. Yeah, I think I spent 5,000 on that first ever MCP drop, and that's all I ever spent. Speaking of off robot umpires in the MLB, is this for real? Is that a real thing? I don't trust no robots. Man, I seen an iRobot with Will Smith too many times, man. You ain't putting none of those Tesla robots in my house so their face can turn red and they start attacking me. No, thank you. C-Spill says, wouldn't it have been better to have only crypto millionaires going for your items than to keep changing your drop schemes for more money? Well, I mean, they tried to do the Omi to NFT. I don't know why the Omi crypto millionaires didn't come in and go for it that way. Then you keep changing your drop schemes. I mean, if they could change the drop scheme to something that was more fun, then I think that's a good thing. They just need to go back to the old style, though. I know a lot of people who don't have good wireless connections or good broadband would appreciate that. Maybe they can, I don't know, even just the waitlist drop is better than the evolvable drop that takes 5 days and gives everybody with a ton of MCP an advantage. Tucson says, Eagles are going to win the bowl. My Colts are not playing very well either. Colts and Pacers both struggling this year so far. What all rare do you think will go into retail and evolvables? The question is, are you talking about the day of the evolution, the day of the evolution? So like on the uncommon, I don't think it's going to go under retail that day, the day that you evolve it, which would be on a Sunday. But after the whole process happens, then those prices will start dropping. I mean, there are 300. That's not super scarce. It's the Punisher first appearance, though. Let me see what it actually looks like. He's got the mask on. It's not animated, though. How is this not animated, yo? Are any of these animated? Bruh, you gotta animate the Punisher. I need to see some bullets coming out of his gun. Alright, so none of them are animated. Get my prices on these real quick, just off the top of my head. Secret rare. Say it. Between 500 to 1,000 is what I'm thinking right now. Maybe in the lower range to 500. I'm gonna say maybe even 200 because there's so many of them. 300 editions. It's not like it's something with less than 100 editions. Let's go 300. I'm gonna say 300 as my price prediction on the secret rare. I think these ultra rares are gonna be cheap because people are gonna be creating them just so they can get the secret rare, and when they don't get the secret rare, they're just gonna be selling them in disappointment. So there's 1,000 of them. 1,000, bro. These are gonna be under retail. Anything with 1,000 editions at this point. 2,500. Yeah, this is all under retail. Well, retail is only 20 gems for the common. Let's see, this one 6,000. Yeah, everything under retail except for secret rare. That's my guess. Everything under retail except for secret rare. But what exactly is the retail for ultra rare? So you got to pay 10 plus 20 to start, so that's 30 plus 2 sevens makes it 44. Yeah, I think that'll be less than 40 gems. We'll be watching it, but I don't know if I'm going to be participating. Robot umps is the new way to go. I don't love it. I accidentally spammed 50,000 MCP points on the first drop. Oh no. Abdullah, didn't know how it worked. Oh, hold on. I got something for you, Abdullah. That's rough. They told Abdullah it was time for the first MCP drop ever. 5,000 is the minimum. He wasn't sure. He didn't know what to do. He was like,
What the hell is going on here?
thank you for giving me an excuse to use some of my gifts. TNLC says, I'm torn on it. I'm more interested to see how it will actually work. He's talking about the Evolvables drop. Let's start up the poll. I know I kind of waited till the last second, but I feel like I know what most people are doing. Are you going for this Lambo drippity drop? Yes or no? No, I don't knows at this point because the waitlist is closed. If you haven't joined the waitlist, you can't join the waitlist. It's too late. They need all crypto to not just OMI to NFT. Also, yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, anybody who has crypto can just transfer their crypto over into a different crypto, into OMI. I mean, transfer their crypto into OMI and then bring it into Stacker. So I don't know if it really matters. Are there going to be actual bots on the field? Eventually. Robot Baseball. It used to be one of my favorite Nintendo games. I forget what it was called. Robots are taking over so fast. I know. The whole idea of driverless cars blows my mind. I've only seen one. That was like kind of several years ago. But I saw a video the other day of a traveler who was in like San Francisco or something. And there was like 3 in a row that passed them. None of them had drivers at all. One of them had a dude sitting in the back seat. I'm like, nah, I don't know about this. This looks too sci-fi for me. What's up, Von Doom? Haven't seen Von Doom in the chat for a while. Says this Lambo's going to be a huge sleeper. The secret rare is going to be money. They did say it was a special Lambo. I can see it was designed or released in 1966, and Lambo started in 1963. So I might snipe commons and hope that 1963 serial number pops up on the floor. And they are super, super scarce. I just don't love the way they look. I like that classic Lamborghini style. Now, what I was thinking that they should do, David, if you're listening, here you go. $1 million idea. Well, maybe not $1 million on VeVe, but accessories. Give it to people with MCP, however you got to do it. But, like, what if you had a pinstripe, a racing stripe? How about a white racing stripe? There's only 100 of them. So then you could put that on any one of your Lamborghinis you want. Or other types of decals. What do they call? Like a wrap? Wrap your car to make it look like something special. Now those are the type of accessories that would be exciting because you could fix up like an uncommon or a common Lamborghini that you didn't pay much for, but then you put this expensive or scarce racing stripe on it. I don't know. Seems like a good idea to me. Will the USA have a Bitcoin strategic reserve? They said they want to be the leader in Bitcoins. But then again, Trump also said he wants all Bitcoin to be made in America. So obviously he doesn't even understand. He thinks it's a physical item. He's 80 years old. Tucson says electric eye technology is 100 years old. Electric eye technology. I guess that's how the smart cars drive. They're only working on OMI because of Randy. If he stops making videos about OMI, they will discontinue it. I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of his stuff. Horsepower that sold the collectible for a loss to Abdullah. It's definitely a loss if you spent that much MCP. All right, it's time to go for the drop. Good luck, everybody.
Here we go.
Let's go. Let's check the poll. 74% of the chat say no, they're not going for it. So 26% say yes, they're going for it. Like I said, about 25%. Hopefully we get some secret rares in the chat. Jeez. People have spent 100,000 MCP on the black suit Spidey. And there's been a lot of other drops. I mean, some people will spend MCP on every drop because they have a ton and they don't care. Slack Rex, OG Slack Rex says he misses the 2021 VeVe vibes. Me too, bro. Or at least the market, or the vault value, my vault value of 2021. But yes, it was a lot more fun, a lot more exciting. I feel like I could, my streams would be a lot more entertaining now than they were back then. I went back and watched one a couple months ago of my old streams, and I was like, man, that's kind of boring. But now we got gifts. We're having a good time. Shouting out all the crypto that I hold up there, pumping my bags in the scroll banner. Shouting out all the members. Remove the MCP from the drop, says Smart Buy. Yeah, it kind of limits the amount of people that can participate. Bitcoin made in America. He also said it's going to be held, all the Bitcoin's going to be held at Fort Knox. Like, that's not a thing. We got to put the servers at Fort Knox. Thank you, Smart Buy. A lot of people consider the Miura the first true supercar. In real life, a great rare sought after Lambo. Agreed secret rares will probably do well. Harry forgot to get on the list. What list? Oh, the wait list? Well, don't worry. You can go for a rebound in 5 minutes. Woodilla says accessory won't be just MCP. They need that revenue from it. Definitely gem drops. Yeah, everything they do is revenue based. I mean, they can do something every once in a while that's not revenue based that helps the community. I always think they need to do something to reward the OG collectors, the Slack Rexes, the people out there who still have stuff in their vault. I mean, there's what, 16,000 of the Elsas and the Homer and Bart golden moments. You know, there's hundreds if not thousands of people out there who still hold those collectibles, just don't pay attention to VeVe anymore. Those are the people that'll pop up in the chat every once in a while, and we'll be like, what's going on with VeVe? And if we can be like, hey, there's an airdrop for people who are still holding the Todd McFarlane Batman, and they'll be like, I got one of those still, I just haven't paid attention to, I haven't opened the app in a year or two. Well, now you can go open the app and get this airdrop. Then maybe they get on the market to sell it, then they got some extra gems, so they decide they want to go for a drop, and just like that, they're back in the system. Bondome got the Bianco Polo Park. Let's see which one that is. It's not the uncommon, at least. You got the rare. There's only, what, 600 and something? Let's see. Here's my serial numbers to look for today. Looks like there's 762 rares. So my price prediction on that one is like 59. And if I was accurate on that, which I don't know that I will be, then you only lost 10 gems, which was worth it for a chance to win 2K. Gus says, did Cryptoys rug? No. Where'd you hear that at? I don't know why Cryptoys would rug. They just released their new games. We did a segment on that on the last Tales from the Crypto about Cryptoys' new gaming, which they're kind of generic looking games, but it's a good starting point. All they need to do is add a leaderboard, let people race against each other or play the games against each other. We got a couple OGs popping in the chat. I want to go check out this right here real quick. I need to figure out just how to say Miura. Am I saying it right? Miura. Lamborghini Miura. Alright, let's just go straight to shopping. Like we're going to buy one of these or something. Let me get this off the screen. These are like Hot Wheels. Bro. Lost my mouse. Give me a sec. Wheels don't count. I need more. I want a real. What if I want to buy a real Lamborghini Miura? That's like not even an option, I guess. I mean, would I put real? How about original? I don't want a Hot Wheel. I don't want a model. I want an actual Lamborghini Miura. How much? How much is a Lamborghini Miura? Well, that's not working either. Let's try it like this. Okay, what? The lowest recorded sale price was $610,000 for a 1967 Miura P400 by Bertoni on October 26, 2024, which was just the other day. What is the average sale price of a Lamborghini Miura? The average price is $1.9 million. What? How many of these exist? Only 700. Ooh, that's a serial number to look for today. The Lamborghini Miura register complements the Lamborghini Miura book by listing all 762 cars by production number. Only 762 of these bad boys exist in the world. In the whole entire world. Okay, so this is kind of a special one. If you decide you want to go for one, you didn't get on the wait list at the beginning, you got a minute and 30 seconds to get ready because there's going to be a rebound. But I think you're going to have plenty of time, so I still don't think it's going to sell out. We got OG Metals in the house. Let's go. Going for 2 today. I think his secret rare would be 1.5K. My price prediction for secret rare is 2K. So we're right on the same page on that one. Rich says, can't wait till Bitcoin pulls back to 56,000. I do think after it hits 100K, it's going to pull back pretty hard. I don't know if all the way down to 56,000, but hopefully when it pulls back, It's because a lot of people took profits, and those people who took profits are going to jump into some meme coins, some alts. I'm more into the memes. I guess they can run higher. I'm trying to hit that home run. What he says, do you have broadside NFTs? No, they used to be really expensive. I don't know how much they are now. If they're moving in the right direction, they're probably still expensive for me. I still got some Bitcoin ordinals, still got some NBA Top Shot moments. Haven't looked at that. I haven't looked at that platform in a long time. I haven't heard anything about that platform in a long. They didn't rug, did they? It's the NBA. They can't rug. Hidden Jester says, didn't VeVe change the terms of service to say if you don't use your account in a year that you can lose your account and items in it? Yeah, well, they said 2 years. If you don't sign in within 2 years, and we found out what happens because somebody had not signed into their account for 2 years, and they got an email from VeVe saying that you have 6 months, I think, to sign into your account, or everything will be taken. So really, it's 2.5 years, if all of that is accurate. And I saw the screenshots of the email. Of course, these days, anybody can make any type of screenshot they want, so it seems to me like it was accurate. We got OG Henry over. Goes to randos at cons but could not give you ones. Still have mad respect. I thank you, my man. And I went to a con. I was there in person because they used to say you don't get one unless you're there in person. So I came there and I was there in person. I took a picture with David Yu. I still didn't get one. They were like, no. What's his name? Reese saw me at the designer con a couple years ago, and he had like a big smile on his face. Was walking down the hall and he looked up and we made eye contact, and that smile went to a frown and he turned, walked the opposite direction. That's what they think about me right there. Why are they fronting crappy looking Lambos? Bro, Rich Buddy, did you just not see the research on this? This is a special Lamborghini. They only made 762 ever in the world. And that's why the highest rare serial number is 762. I want that 762 serial number on this. You have to get it in the rare or the uncommon. Maybe we'll do some sniping on this. Market opens up in about 12 minutes. I think one just sold for over $2 million. Average price was $1.9 million. My Mercedes goes for twice as fast. Oh, it goes twice as fast. Like he says, it goes for as the price is twice as much. I mean, speed's one thing, but this is style, bro. You gotta have style. Also, when you put your voice for constructive criticism, there are many mad people in the community who just know to jump in and defend VeVe as if they are their owners. Yeah, well, that's what you do whenever you got money involved. I think less of the eyelashes model. Rich Buddy says, I don't even need to know what's under the hood. I can tell you that Lambo is slow. I mean, the DeLorean max speed is 88. It doesn't mean I don't want a DeLorean, though. We got Mr. Joseph Agronoff in the house. He got an uncommon, but he got a good uncommon. Serial number 67. Let's go.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes.
Probably, I mean, I was going to say maybe retail for that. You might get 99 for it. Because if not too many of these sold, then there's not going to be a whole lot of 2 digits for people to buy. There's going to be somebody out there who wants to have a 2 digit of every Lamborghini in their vault. Did you check your ash can and did you dump it yet? I did check my ash can. I saw people talking about it in the Discord. And of course, I did not get a good serial number. And I did, of course, dump it. I put it on the market. I don't think it's sold yet, though. Let's see. We can find out. I didn't get no email saying it sold, so I'm assuming it didn't sell. Let's go to my collection. Yeah, we were doing this on the stream last week. They were saying I need to buy the Absolute Batman #1 and the Absolute Batman #2 so I would get the airdrop. And I did get the airdrop, the Ashcan Batman. I got serial number 424 out of 460. I've got it listed. And I put up the one that I got on stream last week, which was Epic number 52. But none of that stuff has sold yet. I got a whole collection full of stuff here. I don't even know what half this stuff is. Because a lot of you know I collect the uncommon, old school uncommon comics like this one right here on here. I think I went and, yeah, I think I bought this one the other day. I was thinking about buying some of those mad comics uncommons because they're so scarce. But yeah, I got my airdrop. Shout out to everybody who told me to go for that because the airdrop is worth more than what I spent to get it. So good call on that one for sure. It's great how he started out with the fake smile, then had to pull back. Who that? Me? It looks like a Lotus. Oh, the car looks like a Lotus. You should change your name back to VeVe, Paul. Maybe that'll give me some more views. There we go. I was trying to come up with suggestions to get people to watch again. Call myself VeVe Vault and still start talking about David Yu's hairline more. Why didn't VeVe make the total editions for this drop 762? They did for the rare. The rare total editions is 762, but they wanted to have some really scarce stuff for us to go after. I didn't put highest secret rare on there, but it's 120. So that one's gonna be super scarce. I saw somebody say they thought it'd be about 1,500. I got 2K as my floor price on that one. DeLoreans are cheap cars, but there's not a ton of them. Yeah, 88 miles per hour is the max. I drive 88 every day on the road. Where you live, in Texas? I know they drive fast in Texas. I go 70 sometimes if I'm on the highway. I'm driving an SUV though. That's too much gas. I gotta slow down. Try to keep it below 90, says Rich Buddy. Are NFTs pumping? Will they? I heard. What was it that was pumping? Was it CryptoPunks? I heard some NFTs were pumping. I think somebody posted a link for me showing that NFTs were pumping. I need the meme coins to pump. But NFTs would be nice too. But would that affect VeVe if Ethereum NFTs start pumping again? I mean, their value is going up just as the ETH price goes up. Somebody pulled up and screamed at me the other day, "How did you pass me twice on the same trip? I made to stop and caught up with you." Yeah, I've done that before, like on long trips where you pass somebody and then you stop and get some gas, get back on the highway, and then you pass the same person again. But I wasn't going no 90 miles an hour. Do 80 in a 1985 anything, I bet you white knuckling and everything's rattling. Liquidity is low on candy NFTs. What do you mean by liquidity? Nobody's buying? Yeah, you're probably right. Liquidity is low. Nobody's buying right now. That's why I floored everything and nothing sold. It used to be you floor something that would sell right away. In LA, yeah, LA's probably, California's probably got some high speed limits. I know I drove through Texas once and the speed limit was like 80 and I was like, that's the speed limit? I can't even go that fast. What's up, Alexander? Like I said, there's always, every time I go live, there's one or two people in the chat that still have NFTs in their account. See? And wants to come back and check on it every once in a while. They need to do something for those people to get those people excited again. But Alexander, we're still kind of going strong, sort of. I mean, we're still having drops. As I always say, there was just a drop about a month ago these days, where it was 20 gems, and I went for it and got the secret rare, which only has 88 editions, and right now the floor price is 500. Really, it's like 600, but this dude just undercut everybody at 499. After he sells, it'll be at 600. So I mean, you can still make days like this, where you spend 20 and you make 600, 500, you know, you can still get like a mint number 21, the lowest mint on any drop, and you're going to be making money that day. But a lot of times you got drops like today. This is kind of really one of the worst ones in a while, in my opinion. Even though it's Lamborghini, and I love Lamborghini, it's a cool Lamborghini, it's a cool car, but you're most likely going to get the uncommon, and the uncommon is going to be like 25, 29 gems. You're paying 70 for the blind box. So that's not great, but we are having the new Evolvables drop coming up next week for the first time ever. We're just going to start off where everybody can just buy the common, and then the next day they can burn that common and get an uncommon. The next day after that they can burn their uncommon and get a rare. After that they can burn the rare, get an ultra rare, and after that they can burn the ultra rare and get a secret rare. It's pretty complicated. We went over it earlier. It's going to be the first time they do that, and some people are excited about that. So they're innovating. They're trying new things. They just released some footage of the VeVeverse, although we don't have access yet. We don't have a date for access yet. I'll probably be the last one in there. And we still don't have no interoperability. We don't have no big exchanges anytime soon. Omi's been dumping, starting to make a comeback a little bit now. The usual. Lazy people brag about driving fast. Who's Mr. Rolex? You don't know Mr. Rolex? He's one of the wells in the community. He used to come into the chat every once in a while. I still DM him every once in a while too. Hit a 6-man pick last night on Prize Picks. Let's go. Man, I've been thinking about getting into like DraftKings or Prize Picks, especially on NBA stuff where they let you bet on how many points people will get. Like if you think Wembanyama is going to score at least 30 this game, if you bet that, you win. I mean, I'm pretty good at picking that stuff. I know who's going to have a good day and who's not, depending on the defense they're going against. I have a launch drag mode with telemetry, and everything, and I never even tried it in 3 years. A launch drag mode with telemetry. I don't even know that word. Telemetry. What's a launch drag mode? You lost me, Rich Buddy. I'm trying to go back to see. Oh, you're talking about something you're driving? So your car has some special. You got that nitrous? You got those nitruses, don't you? You hit the button. I seen that in the 80s movie. I always wanted nitrous on my car. Rich Buddy's scared to launch with that. I hear you. Bobo Secret Rare is 88 editions and it's at 159. I didn't know that only had 88 editions. So that sub 100 editions used to be something that was almost never happened, and the stuff that did have that few editions was worth a ton. Like the old donkey, what's his name? Donnie, the horse from season 1. I think it has like 150 editions, and because it was so scarce, it was worth thousands and thousands. But nowadays, there's so many scarce items that it kind of kills the value of the scarcity. That's why my Star Wars droid with only 88 editions is not as worth as much as I thought it would be. And if you were looking at my account, you see what I've been buying these. Am I a collector? I think I'm starting to collect these. I think people are tripping on these. I bought one for like $4.50. $4.50, y'all. There's only 375 editions. It's an art piece. I understand that. But it's like a bomb blowing up, which is kind of dope. Wish it was animated. And then I got number 300 on the floor. I think this morning I bought it. I might just keep buying these. I like these too. These are the ultra rares. I think they're at like 12 to 14 gems floor. 12 gems, which is below retail. Retail was 15, but there's only 250 of these. I've been chasing scarcity. It never seems to work out for me. But if we get a big pump in users, the scarce stuff is kind of like in a way going to be more scarce because there's more people that are buying, then the value will go up. That's the plan anyway. We're going to install the app again. Let's go. I got all new gifts, so I don't know what does what. Let's do this one.
Here we go.
I'm probably going to get demonetized for using that. Shout out to Alexander is back. Jared says use prize picks or better, so don't use DraftKings. Gotcha. I want this drop, but 70 is too much. I would have done 20. Yeah, I would have done 22. A lot of people speculate that VeVe has some type of deal with Lamborghini where all the drops have to be 70. Mad Max made everyone want nitrous. I've always wanted some nitruses. Denny's out of here. Says my kid's got a hockey game at noon. All right, man. Thanks for hanging by. I'm not gonna make any promises, and he's probably already gone. But I'm gonna have my Ahoy gift ready for Denny next week. Will Elon and Trump have a falling out? A lot of people expect that to happen. They both got big egos, and those don't usually mix well. Just ask me and VeVe. I love Mad Max. Had that poster on my wall. Yes, I love the old Mad Max. I haven't seen the new one though. I want to, but it's not like something I would pay for. Whenever it hits Netflix, let me know. Market opens up in a minute and a half. What's up, Wilfredo? Has VeVe mentioned anything about the animation desk? Any airdrops or anything? No. However, I think that is a cool piece, especially for the price. I thought that was a cool craft with the pencils, but I expected more things to come from it. I don't think it's going to have any type of utility. It is what it is, but it is kind of cool. And I think you can get them for like 20 to 40 gems right now, and there's not a ton of them. I mean, it's Disney. I like it. The new Mad Max movies are incredible. Mad Max and Heather Thomas were on my wall. I think I know what she looks like. I don't know the name, but I know the Mad Max girl. Need to post this on X. When am I posting on X? Smart buy. If you mean the stream, then yeah, I was going to download this thing that's going to let me stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter all at the same time. If I have enough bandwidth, which I'm skeptical that I will. However, I started working on my scroll banner up there, and I got carried away with it, so I never did have time to get that app installed. 30 seconds till the market opens. Anyone want a game of Pokemon Pocket? I'm still trying to learn how to play. I know all I gotta do is watch like a YouTube video and I'll figure out how to play. But when I want to play a card game and on my iPad, I got Marvel Snap, and I love me some Marvel Snap. So I don't know if I want to stop playing Marvel Snap to get into Pokemon, but I've never played the card game. If you want to pay 20, wait for the Kia to release. 70 is a fair price for Lamborghini. Man, if they drop the Kia, and you get the wrapping, oh man, what are they, like gerbils? If you've seen the old Kia commercials, the wrapping gerbils, hamsters, maybe they're hamsters. Now you're talking. I might have to jump into a FA Kia gerbil. Kia hamster. I think they're hamsters. But you got a good point. It is Lamborghini. It's supposed to be expensive. When's Ferrari dropping, y'all? She ain't the Mad Max gal. Oh, Mad Max was. I know Mad Max is a dude. I know that. I mean, but there was a girl that was famous for being hot in the Mad Max movies. We call her the Mad Max girl. Because we all know her name. I don't even know what Heather Thomas was in. I'm a stoner. Oh, my bad. I just remember she was on my wall. 2015, the Mad Max and Furiosa were pretty good. You should watch them. Now, I haven't seen the 2015 one. I don't even think I knew that was a thing. All right, it's time. Heather Locklear was the fall guy, right? Locklear? Are you talking about Heather Locklear? I know she was from like Melrose Place. All right, we got an uncommon listed. Let's see if we can see how many sold. That would be interesting. Uncommon starting off at 30, which is less than half the floor price. Yeah, you can see not too many have sold. New Mad Max movies are really, really good. I mean, I'm not big into movies. I'd probably watch those, though. I want to see what the secret rare starts off at, or the ultra rare I wouldn't mind grabbing, and I also want to look for some good serial numbers. Okay, here's ultra rare. There's only one on the market, and it's at $250. I don't see any secret rares. Nobody got a secret rare this time.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Price is down to 20 gems. Oof, I almost want to buy one for 20. It could go lower. New Mad Max movies are made by the same writer and director as the old ones. I didn't realize that. Furiosa is a prequel to the 2015 Mad Max Fury Road. And who is Mad Max in the 2015 one? It's not Mel Gibson still, is it? They got somebody new playing it. There's a 3-digit for floor. I'm not buying or anything, but oh no. If you're into that kind of thing, you can get yourself a 3-digit right there. I'm hoping to get that 1963 or 1966 or 762. Yeah, less than 300 sold. Oh, it's Tom Hardy. I like Tom Hardy in Venom. I don't know if I could. I don't know if he's a Mad Max to me. He's just like that Eddie Brock character to me. So when I see him playing somebody with a completely different personality, it's foreign to me. I see him as Eddie Brock. And I really want to watch all the new Venoms. I've only maybe seen the first one, or maybe when Venom was in a Spider-Man movie. I'm really not up to date with all my Spider-Man stuff or my Venom stuff. I see some secret rares on the market. There's the ultra rare. Ultra rare's down to, or up to 250. Really, that's way higher than I expected. Is that the ultra rare or the secret rare? That's the ultra rare, the banana yellow. Banana yellow, pulling in at 250. I don't exactly know why. I see one secret rare on the market. It's mint number 61. It's up for about 2K. We got uncommon at 24. There's a 3-digit palindrome on the floor. And the Bianco Polo Park is at 39 gems. So ultra rare doing way better than I expected. Yes, Venom. I love the Gene Wilder meme. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Are these getting bought, or are people delisting? Because there were a lot more listed at that 300 range just a minute ago. Somebody must be scooping these up. Oh, why? Why would you pay that much? There's 101 on the market. I don't know why you pay that much for an ultra rare. I know there's only, what, 250 editions? Let's see how many of these sold. 280 editions, 210 remaining, and VeVe kept 40, I believe. Is that right? Because that would mean only like 30 sold. That would be wild. Let's see how many VeVe kept of those ultra rares. I want to say 40 because the lowest serial number is 21, which would usually mean that they kept the 20 lowest and then 20 randoms. Ultra rare, no, they kept 30. 30 editions on this one. So if they kept 30, then only 40 of these have sold so far. Ultra rares. Yeah, I didn't think a whole lot of people are going to be willing to risk 70 gems. We now have multiple secret rares on the market. Lowest is still about 2K. And look at Johnny Dunn over here. Let's get Johnny Dunn as salute. OG Johnny Dunn, triple OG Johnny Dunn. He was on the app long before I don't know. I thought he was on there long before me, and then I heard him say when he joined it was only like a month or two before me. But apparently he had a secret rare today on a big drop. He doesn't speak much in that movie, at least at the beginning. Oh, Tom Hardy. I'd probably still enjoy it, honestly. Heard app remap update. I've been hearing that they're changing that. I don't know if they're changing up completely, but they're making some big changes to the VeVe app. Maybe hinted at by Ben Rose. Was that on the Captain VeVe interview? So I have not watched that one yet, and I like Captain VeVe. I wasn't sure if it was going to be in English, though, or if it was in a different language, because I know he does, I want to say German or French content. One of those. Probably not both. Alright, ultra rare banana yellow. Still sitting pretty at 225. Uncommon. I need to be on here trying to grab some good mint numbers. Price is still a little high for me, though. Where are we at on the uncommons? 22? Yeah, that's not bad. If I can get a good serial number, like 123, that would be nice. 1963 would be great. 1966 would be great. I'm not going to be able to remember this number. 762. If you can get 762, That might be worth some money because they only made 762 of these in the real world. What's up with the VeVe banana memes lately? I don't know. I wasn't sure what that was all about either. I think David, you posted it. A picture of Wolverine with a banana, and somebody was saying it was some type of fine art, and then I saw a bunch of banana memes, so I really did not understand that one. I'm sure if I looked into it, I would have figured out what was going on. Should I buy this for 20? I should have sniped that, huh? 115 for 20. Probably should have bought it and put it up for 30. Oh well. What's up, Mike Squires? What do you know, Johnny Dunn? With a secret rare selling for 3.4k. Hey, he's a lucky man. He gets a lot of good drops. He always used to get a lot of good drops. Especially back in the day when it was first come, first serve, because I think he lives like right by the Virginia AWS servers, so he had that little bit of an advantage. I wanted Aston Martin from the Aston Martin. Was it the rare one, the static one? If you want an ultra rare Aston Martin, then whew, it's one of my favorites. Probably worth about 1,200. I like the other one too, the static one. And I think it's still worth 40 or 50, but there's a lot of them at this point. Why are the alts dumping? I expected Bitcoin to hit 100k, then Bitcoin dumps, and then alts pump a little bit, and then memes go crazy. That's what I was hoping anyway. Tess says, Toast, haven't seen you in the chat in a while. What's up, my man? It's the second time that Johnny hit a secret rare Lambo. Must be nice. I can't complain too much because I hit a secret rare the other day too on a good drop. So it happens. If you keep going for the drops, eventually you're going to hit a good one. 762. It's hard for me to remember that number. But if 666 is on the market, but it's up for 66 gems. If that was 20, I would have bought that for a flip. Von Doom says, I get comments at the same rate Johnny doesn't get secret rares. Same here. I know how you feel. We got RM in the chat. What's up, RM? Did you go for this drop? No. Did you go for this OPN the drop? I didn't have enough gems and did not want to risk it. This was a good one not to risk your gems on. Is that a 2-digit for 25? Probably too late. Dang, that would have been a good snipe. Yeah, this one you're risking the chance of getting an uncommon, which you can see the floor is all the way down to 20. BE bought that 666 and put it up for 150. I don't personally think anybody's going to buy it for that price. I would have left it alone at 66. But if you were lucky like Johnny Dunn, then you got the secret rare and it's worth like 2k right now. And the ultra rare, surprisingly, is doing pretty well too. It's at like 200. But you can see people are selling their uncommons for $16.99. Bonus sniped the 1938. No, I don't think anything special with Lamborghini on that one because Lamborghini started in 1963 as far as I know. Now, there's a dude, I don't remember his first name, Ferruccio? I shouldn't even tried. But the guy whose Lamborghini's named after, Lamborghini himself, Mr. Lamborghini, I don't know what year he was born. If he was born in 1938, then yes, that would be a good number. I didn't look that up. Ultra, they're about 40 gems, so they drop. The banana yellows, now they're at 160. I don't understand why they're so high. Seems a little high to me. Is that the lowest? That might be a snipe right there if you got the money to spend. Not financial advice, but that's the lowest mint number. It's going for 425. You could probably get 1,000 for that eventually. I don't know. These days people don't pay as much for those as they used to. Alright, I'll go check the prices again real quick, but I do want to try to keep sniping in case a good serial number pops up. Secret rares are still at 2,100. The banana yellows are still at 160 with not a lot on the market, only 7 listed. We got the rares, which there are 762 of. They are at 30 gems, which seems a little low. I see G Metal's got one. And then the uncommon gangs are at 20 gems. Need that 1966, 1963. G43 got that snipe. That's the one I tried to get. He beat me to it. Johnny is rich. He probably bought a lot. He does seem pretty well off. What's up, Shakespeare? Good morning, my man. Did not go for this drop, but I'm hoping to snipe something good. Mr. Lambo was probably 1910 or so. Oh, you see an old man like that? I know. I think I looked that up last time we had a Lamborghini drop and put that as a serial number to look for, his birth year, but I did not look it up this time. And I think it is Ferruccio. That don't sound right. It looks right in my head. He has a very Italian name, obviously, of course. What's the guy's name? It's killing me. Ooh, let's go. I got it. Ferruccio.
Yes, 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 yes. Dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, double. Yes, yes.
I'm probably saying it wrong, but at least I kind of knew it was Ferruccio. What's up, Ghost Slayer? Good morning, my man. Skip the drop. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. I'm having a good time, even though I skipped the drop as well. I would have had a better time before I got that snipe. Number 75 was just listed for 20 gems. Dunn is a country club kid. I mean, I don't know that much about him. We got OG Fun Under the Sun in the house. Good morning, my man. Are you sniping today? Did you go for the drop? I know a lot of people skipped this drop. I think it was like 67%. Maybe it was like 75% of the chat. 83% of the chat skipped the drop, over 100 votes. Let's go ahead and end that poll. Maybe we'll get a good snipe. Maybe somebody will list like number 21 for 20 gems, and I'll be the first one to get to it. If you're sniping, you need to click into one every once in a while you're refreshing. If you refresh too many times without clicking into one of the listings, you start to get lag when you finally find one that's worth sniping. And if you're really deep into it, trying to get one of these snipes, or you just want to increase your speed if you're going for the Evolvable drops next week, then just like we used to always say, it's always good to go in here to your settings, my files, remove all downloaded files. Make sure your device is charged up at least 70%, at least 50%. I like to have mine up at least 70%, and make sure you don't have too much memory used. All that stuff can slow you down a little bit. Alright, I'm seeing stuff hit the market. I wonder if more are getting sold, if people are going in and buying after seeing that secret rare price. Looks like a few more sold. 1,600 still remaining out of 1,900. So about 300 sold, but I'm sure VeVe kept 30 or 40 of the uncommons. So even less than that. Not a lot sold. 70 gems is a lot to ask these days. Now if we had the ability to do stuff with these Lamborghinis, these vehicles, that might change the equation completely, and people would be willing to pay 70 gems, because then they can drive it around the VeVeverse. They can drive to my vault from their vault in the VeVeverse, which would be pretty cool, in my opinion. Good morning, Splint. Oh, reminds me to take a drink of coffee. Thank you. I need some. Yeah, it'd be nice if everybody's VeVeverse was like geolocated to where they live in the world. And like if you wanted to come see my showroom, you'd have to drive all the way to Indiana. Be a long drive though. But they did say, and I think there's a Medium article where they talk about it like officially, or maybe it was in a Ron English interview, but they did say that you'll be able to listen to music inside your vehicles, as in the albums that you can purchase on the VeVe app, you'd be able to listen to while you're driving your vehicle around. So they do have plans for us to be driving. I don't know if it's a year away or 10 years away. But it was interesting if y'all watched the most recent video. Well, maybe not the most recent video, but a video that was put out this week on the VeVe Digital's Collectibles YouTube channel, where it's Corey and my Collectibles talking back and forth. And they said something kind of in passing, and they both kind of giggled about it. I don't know how many people caught it or not. Maybe I shouldn't even say it because it's kind of some alpha. But they were talking about how the Ron English jukeboxes can play all types of music, not just Ron English music. And they both kind of giggled and they moved on. That means... I mean, we are talking about my Collectibles here. Calm down, Tucson. But that does... I mean, it seems to me that means they're getting ready to release some new music that's not Ron English music, but can be played on the Ron English jukebox and eventually probably played in your vehicle too. Somebody bought that 63. I think it was posted for 99. I saw it pop up and I paused for a second. Wish I would have got that 2-digit 75 that was listed for 20 gems. That would have been a good snipe. I ain't got a good snipe in a minute, y'all. That almost looks like a good snipe. 15 gems for 131. I bet I could get 20 for it, but it's not even the risk if you're just selling it for 20. Maybe I could get 30. If it was a 2-digit, I would have bought it. Somebody bought it. Probably would have been too slow anyway. Alright, we're just hanging out for a little bit, doing a little bit more sniping. I don't think there is a drop or anything tomorrow, but I might go live tomorrow, or maybe tonight, and try to test multi-streaming out, because I already have my old VeVe Vault Twitch account, and I want to be able to stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter at the same time. Now, if I can only do 2 of the 3, should I stream on YouTube and Twitch, or YouTube and Twitter? kind of feel like YouTube and Twitter, but if I did YouTube and Twitch, then I could do some more random streams where I'm just hanging out, reacting to crazy stuff. Amazing Fantasy bought that one. I think that's the homie that was in the chat earlier. Digital. I have to go way back. I think that's his account. Anyway. It's not ready for that Kendrick yet. No, maybe not Kendrick yet. However, can we get some like Hootie and the Blowfish? We're not trying to get to Kendrick level. Can I get a little Hootie? I'd like to get Rage Against the Machine. I've been listening to them lately. I'm a fan. I only know like 2 of their songs. I used to listen to one of their songs growing up and told everybody that was rap. And nobody believed me. They all told me that, no, this is heavy metal. And I'm like, no, it's rap. Jacob Cook says, Ferruccio Lamborghini, birth year 1916. Thank you, J. Cook. OG J. Cook with the alpha in the chat. If you find 1916, I'd say you can get 50 to 100 for it. Maybe you can scoop it off the floor for like less than 20, because I'm seeing them pop up for like 15 gems now. I should have bought that 151 for 15 just because the price was so low. I mean, the floor would probably go back up to 20. So you're in the profit no matter what. Then you can charge a little bit extra for the fact that it's a sub 200 serial number. Now, what people really should do, and what I should do if I had the time and dedication, is find out which serial number and below gives you extra MCP points every day, because every time there's a drop, I don't even remember, is it 15%? Or is it 10%? It's like the lowest 15% addition numbers get you an extra half a point MCP every day. And if we knew that cutoff every time they had a drop, then those might be worth a little bit more because they have some utility to them. Hey, my guess was close. Yes, very close. Number 21, lowest mint for ultra rare. Yes, it is. Is that the one I saw on the floor on the market? Yeah, we were just looking at that one on the market. I was surprised. Is it still listed for $450? I think it was. I was surprised somebody was selling it for that cheap. But I still feel like that ultra rare floor price is too high. The banana ultra rare is at $150. Oh, did somebody already bought that 21? Yeah, the 21 was on the floor for this. Or not on the floor, but it was at $450, which seems too low to me. Somebody definitely scooped that one up. Probably a smart move. The rares are at $33. The Bianco Polo Parks. So that's less than half a retail. But then you got your secret rares sitting at $2,100. Johnny Dunn's got them one. DeLorean Time Machine, another OG, with 720 collectibles, 57 full sets. Like, people like that, I cannot compete with their MCP points. They got so many more MCP than me. Like, it's not even a competition. They're gonna win every time. Alright, we're looking for our 1963 999. Looking for a 1966. Looking for number 420. Maybe 1337 if that pops up. I don't know if anybody here collects or flips 1337s, but those usually do well. I think it was 762. Yeah, 762 is another mint number to look for today. Alright, make sure you guys are hanging out with us on Tuesdays. I spend a lot of, well, not a lot, sometimes I spend a lot of time putting together our Tales from the Crypto show with me and the OG Mo Knows. We do a show every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where we talk about paranormal activity. This week we were talking about all the UFO controversies, and I was showing some UFO videos, some UFO footage, and then we always talk about sports a little bit. I usually talk NBA. We've been talking a lot about Tyson Paul recently, the last couple of weeks. And then we do a topic on U.S. politics that usually gets heated. Trump. Mo is a Trump voter.
I mean, I see this. It's so incredible. Ding, 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 ding. Boom. Okay. Shin, boom. Star Wars.
And I'm the opposite of a Trump voter. And we usually have a nice mix of perspectives in the chat as well. So we always get into politics, which is fun. And then we do a section on Web3 gaming. Can't remember the game that we highlighted last week, but Mo usually comes up with the games to check out. We were talking about Off the Grid before anybody even knew what Off the Grid was. And then our last topic every Tuesday when we do Tales from the Crypto is the crypto topic, where we talk about VeVe and crypto in general. Sometimes candy, sometimes swoosh. Swoosh, Nike swoosh. Sometimes photo finish live, all that good stuff. Do a Tales from the Crypto multi-stream tomorrow. I'd have to get Mo. Mo might be busy. I might just do a random multi-stream tomorrow just to see if everything works the way I want it to. And to see if I have enough bandwidth to stream on more than one platform at once. We are the last life in the universe. Is Tucson the last? Maybe we're the first. How you know we ain't the first though? Why we gotta be the last? So everybody else died out? I feel like most likely we were created by a meteor that came to Earth, hit the ocean, and had some DNA, some molecules from an alien planet on it. And that's what started life here. Or maybe it was the magic invisible guy in the sky. Who knows? Did you ever talk about Roaring Kitty? Yes, I actually live streamed. Ooh, number 27 for 99. Interesting. I'm not gonna buy it. That might be the lowest mint number that ever got crafted today or got minted today. But yeah, I live streamed the first time Roaring Kitty came back on and did his own stream. So I was like streaming him streaming. And we were buying meme coins while he was streaming. I bought one. What's his real name? I bought one that was named after his real name that I think I 3x'd on during the live stream. And then I noticed that recently Roaring Kitty's been talking a lot of meme coins, tweeting about a lot of meme coins, saying there's going to be another big meme coin soon. It won't be a dog. It won't be a dog meme coin, and it won't be a cat meme coin. Could be an alien meme coin if y'all haven't checked out Blue, BLU on base. I do think base meme coins in particular are going to do well. I kind of want to get back into Chuck, but Blue is one that we live streamed the launch last weekend. I think it was last weekend, if not the weekend before, probably last weekend during the drop streams. It launched. We bought some, made a little bit of money out of it, got out of it, jumped back into it at $1 million market cap. It had pumped all the way up to a $3 million market cap. I think it's at like 1 million right now. So I like that one. I like base meme coins in general. But I haven't been able to like jump back into the Pump Fun stuff. Have y'all seen all the stuff happening on Pump Fun recently where the kid, and I showed this to my kid, he was tripping out about it. And I was kind of suggesting to him you should do something. Maybe not this in particular, but maybe you should get into crypto. But some kid, like a 12-year-old kid, started up a coin called Quant, Quant, and then how much did it get to? 30K? I think it got to 30K, and he rugged it for 30K, flipped everybody off, and then ended the stream and rugged everybody. And then, of course, the crypto bros did not like that. They got mad about it, so they doxed him and his school and all that. But then they did a community takeover of Quant, that coin in particular, and pumped it to like 50 million market cap. So that poor kid who rugged for 30K could have had millions. But then again, if he wouldn't have rugged it, it would never got it pumped anyway. So I mean, it's not a good thing. But he made $30,000 in one day. You guys discussed at all about UFO UAP being time travelers, seeing as how they are there, then they're not. Yes, we did a time traveler whole episode, and we were looking at some of that old footage. I think one of them is like, there's a picture of Jay-Z back in the 1400s, so it looks exactly like him, and then the picture of the guy that was at the launch and had the Letterman t-shirt on. Then the lady at the Mike Tyson fight who looked like she was talking on a cell phone. So yeah, we've done a little bit of time travel stuff. I don't know if we brought it back around to the idea that it could be UFOs. That's what UFOs could be. People time traveling from the future coming back. They're only allowed to look. They're not allowed to interact. But I like that theory. When is he coming back? He's already back. He did his own live stream. I don't know if he's been live streaming on the regular, but I know that first live stream back in a couple years was a big one. We were watching that one, and I know he's been tweeting a lot lately. Stock tip for Rich Buddy says, Estee Lauder. Down with that makeup. Let's go. Gus says, give me some more, give me some more. What's up, OG? Hammy's in the chat. What's up, Hammy? We're having a good time. Trying to become Omi millionaires. Yeah, 30K. Sold it for 30K. Rugged everybody and gave him the finger. Then the next guy on Pump.Fun that I think actually ended up doing pretty well was the guy who made a coin called Sitting on the Toilet Till 50 Million Market Cap. And he was literally sitting on the toilet on Pump.Fun. But QBST everyone. 30K not bad for a 13-year. Exactly. But still, man, you can't. That's like rewarding somebody for stealing. Now he's going to think stealing's a good thing. That man's going to be a scammer for the rest of his life. Number 65 and number 85 on the market, but not for floor price. If these were floor price, I would jump on them. I think we kind of missed or a window to get a good snipe. But this secret rare is not moved at all. Same floor, same people on the floor, so it's doing nothing right now. It's just sitting there. We got the rares at 33. The ultra rare is the one that's surprising to me. It's at 190. Not what I expected at all from the ultra rare. Pixel Bunny says his coins would have been worth 4 million. Yeah, but if he wouldn't have done all that, then it wouldn't have been a news story. It wouldn't have been a story that crypto people were talking about on Reddit or wherever they chat, and they would have never did the community takeover and would have made it that high. So it's kind of a result of what he did. Maybe the Strap Lambo was okay for Evolvables, but not Punisher for sure. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe this would have been a better one to do the Evolvables drops on. I hope they don't do Evolvables all the time. Some people are speculating that that's going to be the new drop style every drop. I ain't got no MCP for that, man. I can afford to do one of these Evolvable drops in MCP. I've got like 31K, and it costs 28K to go through the whole process. We got OG Mr. V in the chat. What's up, Mr. V? We did not go for this drop. I'm trying to do some sniping. I'm looking for that mint number 123 so I can snipe it and sell it to you, but it's not popped up on the market yet. He made 2 coins right after that and rode both for another 10K, so he made 50K. Why can't I do that? I mean, I don't want to rug people, but I do want 50K. How did they let some kid do that? He was live too, so they see that it's a kid. Man, I don't know, man. That's why I'm quit messing with Pump.Fun. It's getting wild. Making a homebrew today. Any suggestions? So what, you're brewing your own beer? Put some banana in it. Apparently banana is the theme of the week. We got some banana colored Lamborghinis. We got David Yu tweeting about bananas. How about some banana brew? I don't know if that sounds good or not. While Mammoth is in on some blue, says UFO gonna make a grand entrance soon. Man, just imagine they announced that they have footage that proves that UFOs are real. Blue could just pump just off of that announcement right there. And with the new administration coming in, that's kind of some wild people, some wild ones. Maybe they actually go in and release all the information. But would people even believe it? I don't know. Thought I had another Trump one. I think that's my only Trump one. I know I had another Trump one. Nope, I guess not. I got this one though. What's up, everybody? Does that look like it's really my hand? Alright. Doing too much. He'll run for president in a few years. Who, Elon? He can't. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Shakespeare says, blue liquidity is locked. The CMC listing soon. Yep, I saw that tweet. Yes, sir. I think big things could still come for blue. Kind of like what happened with Chuck, but hopefully blue does more. Although I think Chuck's a good one to get into. I just like base meme coins in particular, especially with Coinbase being as popular as it is. A lot of retail, seeing all this stuff going on with crypto, hearing the president or the incoming president talk a lot about crypto, makes it more mainstream, so it gets more retail buyers in there, and retail comes in through Coinbase. So I think that's good for base meme coins. Hemi says, win VeVeverse. I mean, they're going to tease it. Why are they going to tease us like that? They teased us again. They gave us some more information, but yet we still don't have access. I don't know when we're getting access. I don't know if we're getting access. I'm sure we are. Did they say first quarter of next year? I think they did say first quarter of next year. So we got a range. However, they said that 2 years ago. I remember DesignerCon 2022. Right about this time, 2 years ago, they said VeVeverse, first quarter of next year. And they just told us the exact same thing 2 years later. First quarter of next year, still first quarter of next year. Alright, I'll believe it when I see it. As of right now, I ain't seen it yet. We do have a little bit more of a preview of what people are building. I don't know if y'all saw the Mr. Falcon video of what he was building in his VeVeverse. So it's kind of cool how you can create this house and then you can make a basement, you can make an upstairs, you can make a balcony. People are going to get real imaginative with their VeVeverse building. It's all about attention. So a young kid streaming gets a lot of attention. Why? And I see naked girls. I'm sorry, y'all, but I see naked girls on there all the time. Why are they not blowing up? Because that's what I be watching. I mean, I don't want to watch some kid flip me off. I want to watch the naked girl in the bathtub. I'll buy into that coin. And they do it all the time, but those coins go nowhere. Then again, half of those are like fake recorded videos anyway. You try to react and you try to chat in there. Put up a peace sign so I know you're real. They just keep on talking because they ain't real. But you put a real girl in a tub, go live on Pump.Fun, Give it the money sign. Tub, TUB. That'll be the name of the coin. I'm buying that. I'm gonna go ape wild on that. Mr. Beast for president says C spill. Now that I could actually see happen. I don't know. He's been into a lot of stuff lately. A lot of people have been hating on Mr. Beast lately. Yeah, man, bring me on that bathtub coin. I'm buying because it's unusual. You see a lot of girls. You only seen like one 12-year-old launching coins. Okay. So I mean, my kid is 13. You think I could get him to launch a coin for me on Rugged? Do you think that 12-year-old did that on his own, or his parent or his uncle or somebody got him to do it? I haven't even thought that deep into it. Did he do that on his own? Highly doubt it. Then again, these days, I don't know. I think when I was 12 or 13, I was looking at crazy stuff to do like that. But now the question is, can I get my kid to get on Pump.fun? I'll give him a script to read. No, that won't work. New coin, the Cuddlebot. That sounds like something I would buy. I did buy into that Arrow Bud coin, which I didn't know much about, and a lot of that community is Spanish speaking, but I could just tell by the chart that it was looking good, and it started to pump after I bought it. I think I 3x'd for a while there, but then it came back down, and it's starting to go back up again. I don't know enough about it to maybe hold on to it, so once I get to 2x again, I might just cash that out and buy some Doge. I'm really wanting to buy some Doge, especially since they just named a whole government department after a crypto coin. I'm surprised it hasn't pumped more than it has already. Alright, y'all, I don't think anything else is happening on here. About time to end the stream because the market is slowing down. Everybody who wanted to sell has sold. Let's see how many of these secret rares. That'll give us a better percentage or an easier way to see how many of these actually sold. First, we need to know how many they kept on the secret rares. They kept 10 of these, so not a lot. Shout out to VeVe for only keeping 10. So there's 110, so they sold 21. I think that's right. So they sold 21 out of 120. 20%. So they sold about 20% of these, of the drop in general. But that's kind of what we expected with a 70 gem price tag. I wonder if they're gonna like talk to Lamborghini and try to renegotiate the contract. Really, they just need to adjust the edition sizes. We saw how well the ultra rare is doing, much better than expected. If everything was really low edition size, maybe this would be a good drop. What would the edition sizes have to be? Let's say secret rare stays at 120, ultra rare stays at 280, rare at like 390 or 400, and then the uncommon at like 600. Now would the uncommon be closer to retail? I don't know. Hard to say. I bet it would do better than it did today, though. With some lower, if they're not allowed, if they can't change the retail price because of the contract, maybe they can change the edition sizes, and that'll help with the drops a little bit. We got OG Kid Arcade in the chat. Let's go. Do you got any footage, Arcade, from your decon party? I heard it was epic. I hear people talking about it. Whoa, there's numbers. Oh, 26. For some reason, I thought I said number 6. My eyes are bad. But yeah, shout out to Kid Arcade. Had a big old party of Omi homies in Las Vegas during DesignerCon, and I heard it was a fun party. I want to see some footage though. No footage, man. See that? I was afraid of that. He was going to keep it all private and not let us see what was really happening in those back rooms during the old VeVe party, the VIP VeVe party at Arcade's house. I missed it all. I don't never get to see it. Nobody was allowed to take footage. Mr. B sells moldy food. Yeah, I showed my kid that because he actually got into some of those lunchlies. He wanted to try them out, and he liked the first one, so I let him buy a few more the next time. And even took one to school, showing it off. And then we saw there was mold in there. He won't buy them no more. Doge went to 47 cents last night. Yes, I was thinking about getting into some Doge. I feel like it's already pumped though, so I'm too late. So I went ahead and bought like $100 worth of Shiba Inu today on Coinbase. At 12, I was selling fake Oakleys to my friends. I got from New York City for 10 times to my friends. Man, that's kind of stuff I was doing at 12. I don't know. I probably wasn't selling stuff at that point. I was out playing Manhunt in the woods with my friends. Just did a lot of Rick Simpson oil. I just did a lot of Rick Simpson oil. Is that like P. Diddy oil? I don't know about the oils like that, bro. Once I saw how much oil P. Diddy had, I was like, maybe I'm missing out. Maybe there's something to this oil stuff. It's working for Diddy. I went for it, got the yellow mint 213. Oh, you got the ultra rare banana yellow. This one did way better than I expected. What was my my price prediction? I don't even think I want to look at it. And 99, so I guess it did do way better than I expected. I had 99 on it, but it's at 150 and one away from 185. Yeah, congratulations to Arcade. Get it. You was what? You was on those? I hear ya. Gus says crypto's selling off. I figure once it hits 100K, Bitcoin hits 100K, people are going to sell. But I was hoping altcoins and memes will pump as a result. Congratulations to Arcade on that palindrome edition number. My 12-year-old bro sold fireworks. I had a paper route. Let's go. Arcade was having a good old time out there in Vegas. I think that's like legal in Vegas too. Like you can get that at the store. You can't even get weed in Indiana yet, and we're right in the middle of the country where they grow the stuff. I don't understand it. Be honest, dude. Do we all get scanned from Ecomi? Honest answer. If you buy Omi tokens, then yes. If you bought the collectibles, not so much, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Are these going to be valuable collectibles? I can see a strong case for why they would be. Like I always say, you gotta wait for technology to catch up. But when it comes to the Omi coin, I mean, come on, man. You made us a lot of promises that said go buy this and invest in it, so we did. And then none of those promises that you made for us to invest came to fruition. I don't know if it's considered a scam, slow rug. I don't know. Even Arcade says it. Bro, this is why you ain't got Ben Rose on your channel yet, Arcade. You gotta tighten up, man. You gotta be nice. RSO get you. I don't know what RSO is. Should I go back? RSO. See, they got all this new stuff now. I don't know about it. I'm old. VeVe freak offs during decon. Wait, what? What'd y'all do? Y'all had a freak off? Maybe that's not what I think it is. Is that like a freak nick? Man, I knew I should have went this year. Not the oil. Yeah, they got the Diddy oil at the arcade freak off, man. Y'all getting wild. I didn't know the VeVe fan was like this. Got uncommon number 401 for 15 gems. Shout out to Crypto Gaming in the chat. Let's go. It's a good mint. I saw a couple sub 200 mints for floor price. One for 15, I think one for 17 or 18. I probably should have just picked them up and held on to them for the day. See if the price goes up after a while. But with only 20% sold, I'm not very confident that price is going to go up from here. They might on those more scarce ones, the ultra rare and the secret rare. See spills on that oil. We got Kobe Collects in the building. What's up, Kobe? Let's go. How did the drop go? The ultra rare did better than anybody expected because it's sitting at like 175 now. There was one listed for 150 a minute ago. It got picked up, but you can look at the numbers. I think VeVe kept 30 of the ultra rares, so 51 sold. Not a lot of these sold. 70 gem retail price, knowing that the uncommon with almost 2,000 editions was going to be around 20 gems. Not a lot of people were willing to risk it for the biscuit. Hammy says they a cult. Hammy, didn't you used to be a moon boy? Now you're going to be a fudder? What have I, is it my fault? Should I be blamed for this? Did I turn you to the dark side? If you're on Twitter, man, you see a lot of people fudding, so, and the fudders make good points. And the moon boys don't make good points. They make silly points. So I can see why you would be tempted. They are a bit like a cult, but I saw the other day where somebody, like a big account on crypto Twitter, said that the best cults or the strongest cults are the ones that are going to win out or that are going to be around for the long run. So maybe being a cult is not a horrible thing. That means you're passionate and dedicated and here to stay. I just wish that they would at least add some utility, give us access to the VeVeverse, give us interoperability, and then we feel like we have a reason to be buying these. Another reason, just hold it forever. That's a hard sell. That's a hard sell for me. Hamy's a realist, that's true. Pixel Pudding, have fun, chat. Gotta take off. Yeah, I'm about to end the stream. Have some alpha for you. I'll DM you in Discord later. Let's go. I need some alpha. No accountability, says Hammy. Well, they got a new spokesperson. He's trying to explain it to us. Is crypto pumping because of Trump?
I mean, I see this. It's so incredible. Ding, 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 ding. Boom. Okay. Shin, boom. Star Wars.
Yes, definitely. A lot of the crypto people were wanting Trump to win, and they expected their bags to pump if he won. So it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Seeing that he was going to win, they went in and bought some crypto themselves, expecting it to pump, and that caused it to pump. So yeah, Star Wars. Still making money on VeVe, but I want to be a part of that cult. I mean, you don't have to be hardcore indoctrinated to have fun. As you can see, that's what we do here. We have a good time. We do a little bit of flipping. We go for some of the drops when it makes sense to go for drops, but when we have drops like this, not so much. Then you're like, Trump now, he's making you money. No. My country is more important to me than my bags. So I'm going to say no to that. We'll see what he does in office. He's got 4 years. We got 4 years to find out if he's a good president or a bad president. I already know what I expect, but you already know what I think I expect from Trump. And maybe he's wrong. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. All right, let's check the prices one more time. Then we're going to end the stream. I think Arcade might be going live today. Didn't even think about that. Saw him in the chat. He usually goes live around this time. On Sundays. Sorry, that's tomorrow. My bad. All right, so you can see that's one away. Then Johnny Dunn will be on the floor at 2100. Ultra rares were 175 last time we checked. They're at 155. I think they'll stay above 100, but they might drop down close to 100. Rares were at 33 last time we checked. They're going up a little bit. There's only 600 and something of those. And then the uncommon gangs, 19 jimmies. A lot of those prices are pretty much what we expected. Gotta go bang a beat. Whoa. Don't read that out loud. Alright, everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out with me during this drop stream. I'll be live on Tuesday with Mo, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for this week's Tales from the Crypto. And then next week, next Saturday, I'll be live for the Evolvables drop. Punisher first appearance. We'll have the new drop mechanic for the first time. So we'll go through it all together. And we'll see how it turns out. Shout out to everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Let's go. And I will see y'all soon. Later, everybody.
On me, million